100 strong, 100 strong. Everybody, come on, step into the building. It's your homeboy loafing to go. Step into the middle of the circle. We got a whole lot to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got a whole lot to talk about today. On today's show, we're going to be talking about a body being pulled from Lake Michigan, 63rd Street Beach. Is it the body of Wild Hunted legend Robert Foster? I think so. All right, so we got this lifeguard, man. He was charged with killing a teen, man, for trying to steal his bike. I don't know how true that is. Y'all be the judge of it. I'm just going to bring y'all the story and the facts, man. We got a man killed in a stabbing at Navy Pier. And guess what? The suspect was also wounded. Ladies and gentlemen, man, 20-year-old woman, man, she was found fatally shot in the head in Washington Park in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, shout out to everybody watching the show, man. It's going to be a pretty deep show, but I guess today we're going to start off with Instagram, man, or should I say Insta Lies, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, let's get up here with this Insta Lies and see what's going on. All right, man, this young lady right here is a preacher, and this preacher is coming under fire for guess what? Let's play this video, and I'll be back with more commentary, man. Insta Live.
If you got to do 50-50, that means you're half of a man. Oh, I wish I had a man in your name.
I wonder why.
Because the punishment when the sin came in the world. The women was to be birthing children and go through pain and go through ministry. Please, you can't handle that.
We can't. Oh, we can't.
What's the word from sun up to sundown?
Oh,
So y'all done took a TikTok talking point to the churches.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. This lady right here, this is crazy, bro. Y'all heard what she said, bro? For real, though. You know what I'm saying? You a half a man if you're going 50-50 with a woman. You a half a man. A man is supposed to work from sun up to sundown. So I guess that means that women should be in the house just bearing children. That's what this lady is saying. She looks weird for a reason, man, because to say something like this, to get on stage and say something like this is ridiculous, man. This is what's going on with the black community right now, man. Hey, look, if we trying to build something, Miss Lady, you're going to have to come up, man. 50-50. Ain't nothing wrong with going 50-50, man. Because when you leave, guess what? You have to split this shit up 50-50. So this reverend right here, man, she just going crazy. Don't listen to her. Please, ladies, do not listen to her. You will be manless and walking around preaching to an all-female choir, worrying about your carpet being licked. That's what's going on with this lady right here, man. Shout out to Atlanta. You know where they coming from, man. The BBL priest or reverends or ministers, they coming all out of Atlanta, man, spewing this nonsense. This lady is crazy as hell, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. We got to move on, man, with more Insta Lies. Let's see what this is, man. All right, so this is a Atlanta Hawks reporter. She was pepper sprayed in the face, man. So let's check out what's going on.
Not if you refund my money, I'll get out the car. I cannot refund you your money. Why not? Why not? You are retarded. I requested a cool. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You got the right fucking. Yeah, I know, baby. I just wanted a full Uber. That's it. I just wanted a full Uber. Call the cops or refund my money. Because you're not, if you refund my money, I'll get out the car. I cannot refund you your money. Why not? Why not?
All right, man. So this stemmed to be like an argument over she didn't want to turn the AC on. She decided to ride around with the windows down. I think if you driving Uber, you driving people around, it's customers' request. The customer can request anything. They can request dressing on a salad. They can request cheese on a salad, all of that. So why can't I request you to turn the air on and raise the window up, man? It makes sense. All right, so a sports reporter and analyst covering the Atlanta Hawks and Atlanta Dream was she was out here riding around in a goddamn Uber talking about it's hot outside, raise the windows up, turn the air on. And this young lady right here decided not to do that. So she decided to spray the woman with some mace, but it did look like the woman may have attacked her or provoked her in some way. Just get the hell out the car. cancel the ride, order another Uber. But if you cancel the ride, don't you have to pay for it? So it's all a scam, ladies and gentlemen. But shout out to that young lady who sprayed her with the mace. Get the hell out the car. When I say get up out the car, regardless, you know what I'm saying? This is my personal property. You got to ride out. I don't care if you're a sports reporter or just a regular average Joe walking down the streets, man. But how do y'all feel about this situation, man? It's only getting publicity because of who it was, man. Lots of people get sprayed in Uber, girl. You know what I'm saying? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, man. Come back. All right. So, all right. This is crazy right here, man. So a North Carolina landscaper was arrested for throwing a large unauthorized house party while the homeowners were away on vacation and charged each party goer an entry fee of $150. No, I'm just playing. I don't know how much he charged niggas. Probably $20, man. You know, but shout out to this man. He said he was doing it because his daughter was. So let's check out the party. This is how it went right here, man. Check this out.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. How you gonna do this shit at somebody's house, man? It don't matter the rhyme or reason, man. This nigga came up with a whole exclusive lie of why he had to throw a party at these people's house, man. Come on, you deserve to be threw up under the goddamn jail, my nigga. You ain't supposed to be having no party at somebody's house like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at this shit, man. You got niggas everywhere. It's just crazy, man. You know, come on, man. Damn, landscaper. That's why we don't hire no damn black landscaper. That's why we hire the Migos, man. Because niggas like him fuck it up for everybody, man. You go hire the Migos, they gonna be quiet as hell. They gonna do their job. Get the fuck up out of it. This nigga fucks it up for every landscaper, man. You think they gonna hire another black person, bro? He just fucked up his bag too, man. Dude could have probably been working for them all summer, all winter, just picking up trash and leaves and shit, man. This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in life, man. Shout out to this young man, though. Trying to do something, man. He was trying to do something, he said, for his kids and some shit like that, man. Buddha Beezy in the building, 100 strong with the 100 strong. What's that word, family, man? Hey, check it out, Buddha Beezy. I'm going to drop that link, man. I need you to jump up in this conversation, man. But, yeah, shout out to the 100 strong, man. We back in the building. All right, so Tyler Perry, man, he caught a little controversy. He said that you should love your family from a distance, man. I kind of feel Tyler Perry on that one right there. Love everybody from a distance, man. That's why I wear shirts and clothing that say love all, trust none. If you fuck with me, then you already know that I rock the love all, trust none, apparel, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what we rock over here at Members Only Podcast, Big M.O.P. And let me say this, man. Tyler Perry's right. If it helps your mental state to stay away from certain individuals, whether they are family or not, you should stay away from those motherfuckers, man. Let me tell you that, man. You don't need to be stressed out because everybody in your business, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in your pocket. You don't want to be stressed out that way, man. So shout out to Tyler Perry. It's just said that he's such a rich man saying this, but I understand, man. He's tired of giving his family members money, man. So distance is the answer for Tyler Perry, man. He's not a family man. That's why he ain't got no kids, man. You want to be by himself. Well, he got one child allegedly from somebody that he allegedly paid off because he's a in the closet black gay man. Right? Tyler Perry, it's pride. It's 2025. You should have came out by now, my nigga. Yeah, shout out to Tyler Perry, though, man. Keep that shit 100, man. Stay away from people that cause you heartache and pain, whether they are connected by blood or connected in the mud. Shout out 100, 100. All right, man. So New York City, they trying to hire a new mayor, man. And this is the guy right here, man. They say this nigga is a communist, right? He wants to abolish the police, abolish prisons, medical bills, private health insurance, ban all guns, just everything, man. Get this nigga out of here, man. Somebody toss his ass back to Iran, man. Somebody throw his ass back in Iraq. Do him like Osama bin Laden, man. He should not be running for office in no major city in the United States. Y'all see how that man hooting and hollering, man? That's some weird female shit right there. I don't trust that shit, man. You got a man just hollering like that. You can get your point across without doing all of this. That's some Jasmine Crockett type shit, right? And what does she get, man? She got nothing. I'm gonna get to Jasmine Crockett in a minute, man. She got nothing, but we can't have this man in office, man. Elect that crooked nigga Eric Adams again, y'all. That's what we got to do. Elect the crooked nigga Eric Adams. All he did was took a couple of flights and a couple of vacations, man. This nigga right here is a female. He gonna start getting all catty and shit. No, we don't need that nigga in the office. We don't need that nigga representing the people of New York City. I know New York City, a melting pot in New York City, it's like a little science project and shit. They trying to figure out what's gonna happen to the rest of the country just by looking at New York City. But this nigga right here, man, come on, man. He's not more distinguished than Eric Adams, man. And Eric Adams is no longer a part of the Democratic plantation. Shout out to Donald Trump for giving that brother a pass on that bullshit they were trying to lock him up for. But this nigga right here, man, he's going to be even worse. Look at him. He's an activist. He's not a mayor, right? And then come on, man. We got to get these immigrants up out of American politics, man. They're making policies for their homelands. They're working together, making policies for their homeland, y'all. That's why we don't get nothing. That's why we don't get nothing, y'all. All right, so check this out, man. We got a 19-year-old Georgia man who was fatally shot in his sleep by a 3-year-old. I'm not sure if it was his 3-year-old, but the 3-year-old found the gun, shot this guy, man. All right, so moral of the story, man, put your firearms up around the children, man. You cannot be out here having firearms laying around children. And from what I've seen on the internet recently, man, you can't even have your gun around your dog, man. You can't trust your dog and your cat with your gun, man. I done seen so many dogs shoot motherfuckers this year. It's crazy. It's like dogs done caught 3 bodies this year alone, bro. Like, keep them guns away from them damn dogs, cats, and 3-year-olds, man. Damn, I'm just glad that the baby didn't shoot himself. Because could have happened right there. The baby could have shot his goddamn self, or this guy could be dead. They didn't say he's dead, did he? Yeah. Just shot, man. Oh no, he's dead fatally. God damn, man. Yeah, man. You ain't learned your lesson, man. You gonna learn your lesson in your next life, bro. Shout out to the little baby, man. Little baby catching bodies already. God damn, that nigga gonna be a crazy rapper when he grow up. All right, so let's keep moving right here. All right, what we got right here, man? Damn, this 18-year-old kid who was shot by a Homewood officer and died less than an hour later. Police claim that he was armed and he resisted. His family says that it was a lie. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but on the night of June 23rd, 2025, the 18-year-old Jabari Latrell Peoples, he was shot by a Homewood police officer near Lake Shore and Soccer Park. Police say they were responding to a report of a suspicious vehicle parked at the soccer park. Jabari was inside the car when officers approached, and authorities claimed that they got into a struggle with him. He pulled a handgun before being shot. Oh man, it's crazy, man. Where's everybody at, man? It's quiet. All I hear is Viva Mexico going on right now, right? We ain't hearing no Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter fucked up everything, man. I ain't gonna even lie. They fucked up everything for the rest of the niggas. That's what I'm saying about this damn lawnmower nigga, man, who threw the damn party, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ain't you making enough money? Try to get your business going and do that. Live rich, bro. That's what's wrong with Black. We not living right, man. Come on, brother. Go to jail, man. You could have went to jail, saved your mom the heartache. Insta lies, man. Shout out to Insta lies, man. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's lies. All we know is that it's here on Instagram. All right, check this out, man. This guy right here threw a 2-year-old boy down to the ground, and the boy was in a goddamn coma. Look how he did it, man. All right, so authorities say a tourist picked up the toddler and slammed him to the ground while the child's pregnant mother stepped away to collect a stroller. The family had fled Iran seeking safety. The suspect, reportedly under the influence of drugs, has been arrested and faces attempted murder charges, man. How the hell you just gonna pick up somebody's baby and slam him on the ground like that, my nigga? He should have got a beat down by the cops as well. You know what I'm saying? I wish this would have happened in America. It don't look like that was America. I don't know, man. That could have been America, but he fucked that little baby up, man. Look at how he did it, man. He DDT'd the baby, man. Come on, who does that type of shit, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that shit, man. Check it out. The kid minding his business. I can see if the kid was crying and all over the dude and just like pouring a bottle on the dude. But the kid minding his own damn business, man. That's crazy, man. You got to watch your kids out here, man. Check on your peoples out here in these streets, man. Let's see what's going on over here real quick. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We all in the building checking this shit out. All right, so what else going on, man? Yeah, we're going to keep it moving, man. I feel bad for that baby in the coma, man. All right, so I did the story on this a little while earlier. The FBI is investigating the vice mayor of Cali, California, Cynthia Gomez, after she posted a video on social media calling gang members to protect their turf against ICE. While ICE is protecting America, we got this illegal immigrant who came to America, became successful, and became the vice mayor. She's calling on gang members, bro. Like this, some Mexican shit for real, bro. This is like calling a cartel to get your political opponent assassinated, man. Come on, who the fuck does this, lady? What do you think you are? Didn't you flee for that reason right there? This lady flee Mexico because it's lawless. Then she comes to America and do this type of shit, call on gang members. Let's see if they got the video right here, man. Let's see if she says anything. Here we go, right?
California accused of calling on gangs to defend their territory against ICE agents. Sources tell Fox Cynthia Gonzalez Cadahy in Los Angeles County is under federal investigation for allegedly posting this video last week. Watch.
You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you. It's everyone else who's not about the gang life that's out there protesting and speaking up. We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at?
Oh, shit. Where y'all at? Y'all supposed to be protecting the people. We are being attacked by the biggest gang. Well, we need our gang members to attack the biggest gang. You a part of the biggest gang, Miss Lady. While you sending off your citizens to do shit to the police, you know, make that make sense, man. Everybody should sue her. Somebody should sue her. Somebody should attack a cop randomly and say, I did it because she called on gang members. And I'm a gang member. Right? That's what should happen. Somebody should do that shit and then sue her for their legal fees and sue her for time lost at work, all that shit, bro. That's irresponsible if I ever seen irresponsible by a politician, bro. I'd rather see my politician straight be racist than be irresponsible like this, man. Calling on its citizens to attack ICE. Ain't you the vice mayor? Don't you control the police? Don't you send the other biggest gang in the city against the biggest gang in the nation? Then, if that's the case, send your police officers to attack ICE. Don't send your residents trying to do a Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mad at Trump, and that's what she's doing right here. She's doing a Donald Trump. Go protect your hoods, protect your peoples, yada, yada, yada. All right, man, so check this out. We got some shit going on with Puffy, right? Prosecutors say they no longer are going to argue attempted kidnapping, arson, and all that type of shit. I think Diddy trial is over. They just waiting on the verdict right now. Diddy's going to jail regardless to if they drop this, drop that. He's just not going to do as much time as we think. I think that Diddy has learned his lesson and has served his time, right? Yeah, hallelujah. Thank you, G. I think that Diddy has learned his lesson and has served his time. All right, so give Diddy another 2 years and set that man free. He didn't do shit. R. Kelly didn't do shit, man. R. Kelly don't deserve no damn 30 years. This shit is getting out of hand. But I knew it was going to happen. I said it back when the first Me Too's was coming out. I said, oh, man, wait till they get a hold of them rappers. Wait till they get a hold of them. because rap promote the Me Too environment, bro. That's what rap promote. It promotes fucking your employees and being the top nigga and still living like a thug. You know what I'm saying? So rap definitely promotes that. Is Puffy a thug? Hell fucking yeah. Do I believe he killed Tupac and Biggie? Yes, I do. You know what I'm saying? But that has nothing to do with him being a freak, man. All Puffy is, well, what I seen him doing was being a fucking freak, man. Once you get so much money, you do become like that. I believe you become like that. You don't give a fuck what it is. You just want to be dominant. You know what I'm saying? So you don't care if it's a boy you fucking on or if it's a girl you fucking on. You just want to be dominant when you get so much money, when you get as much money as P. Diddy has got, y'all. That's what I believe is going on right here. Black men, we ain't used to power. So once we get power, we start getting all these sexual favors. Nobody talks to you about handling all of these sexual favors and how to have dick control. That's what's going on. Diddy don't have dick control. That's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. But shout out to Diddy, man. Anyway, win, lose, or draw. All right, I found this funny right here, man. I just looked at this and I found it funny, man. I used to fuck with these back in the day, rock these shoes. All right, the Reebok Classic. All right, we got a little female up here getting roasted by the internet, man, for wearing a pair of Reebok Classic, man. Would you date someone that likes to wear Reebok Classic? You don't went from Nike to Reebok, huh? You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, man. All right, so a lot of people got her back in these comments, of course, because everybody feels sorry once you make the internet, but when you walking down the street, man, motherfuckers are laughing at you, man. You got on a pair of Reebok Classic, even though they look cute on female feet. You know, I like the sporty style of them, me, myself. You know, would I rock a pair of Reebok Classic? I'm an old nigga, man. I'm going to tell you, I'm a classic nigga, man. So shit, Reebok Classic are for me, bro. Real talk. You know, I think I got a pair of Reebok Classic. They not white, though. They a different color. I wear them with a certain outfit, man. So, yeah, I got a pair. You know, fuck everybody who say, Unc, you're bogus for wearing some Reebok Classics. You know, I rock some Reebok Classics. I got a pair, man. Yeah, real talk. You know, shout out to her, man. She's still cute. You know, she's still rocking that dress, rocking that red hair. You know, get on her for the damn hair, man. Fuck the shoes, man. Y'all act like Nike and Jordan pay y'all motherfuckers, man. I don't want to be a nigga no more. Anytime you gotta wear nigga shit. If you don't wear nigga shit, you ain't a nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna roast you, man. That shit's stupid, man. She looks good. She looks nice. If anything, like I said, get on her for that damn red hair, man. I hate women with color hair, man. They look like clowns to me, man. Killer clowns at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't rock no damn color hair around me. I especially hate overweighted woman with fucking blonde hair. Oh my God, damn, that's a cliche right there. Blonde fucking hair, man. Get that shit out of here, man. All right, man. So what else we got going on? They say Trump, the White House said, Daddy's home. Hey, Daddy's home, man. The official White House account announced Trump's attendance at the NATO summit using Usher's song, Daddy's Home, man. That's the theme song, man. Shout out to Donald Trump, the realest to ever do it. I'm just waiting on Mr. Trump to drop the mic. Let's check it out real quick. I can't play the music like that, but I gave y'all a few seconds of it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Donald Trump, the realest president ever, man. You know, I can't hate on the man. I can't say he racist. I don't know, man. He want to get the immigrants out the country. I'm with it, man. You know, shout out to Trump, man. We're going to raise these wages and we're going to get our country back in balance. All right. So imagine turning 40 years old and looking back at your life and saying, I did nothing. I did nothing. I'm 40 years old. I suck as a mom. I suck as a daddy. I'm just a bad person. I did nothing with my life. Shit is just crazy. Imagine being 40 years old and feeling that way. That's the exact way that this young lady right here feels. So let me go ahead and listen to what she's talking about, because this young lady may have the key to somebody else being successful right here just by talking. Let's check her out.
I'm 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. I haven't even tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. I literally am.
Damn, she crying. She said, I can't even cook. Oh, I can't do anything. I was supposed to handle it. This chick, she appears to be mixed, man. See, this is what happens when you have a lot of these mixed kids, bro. She mad at her white mama for not teaching her how to make hot water cornbread or something like that, man. She mad at her for not showing her how to correctly clean grains or make that good macaroni because she's white. What you expect, young lady? Your mom is white. You know what I'm saying? I think your mom is white. You know, I'm going to say that, right? Because this is Insta lies. So I'm going to just lie on her, right? Her mom got to be white, man. And that's what she crying about. But look here, check this out, sis. Yeah, you right. You suck. You are a failure in life as a woman, as a mom, and you should have did better, but you didn't. So now you got to do is stop crying, accept responsibility, and get out there and work hard for the rest of the years coming. Because guess what? Loafing to go ain't shamed about shit. So ain't no way you should be shamed about being a failure. You can't cook. That ain't your fault, man. That's your mom. She was white. You can't help it, you know? Maybe if you had a black grandma, you was in touch with your black side, you probably would be able to do it. But, you know, hey, man, shout out to this young lady anyway for at least acknowledging that she's a 40-year-old failure. You know what I'm saying? So she breaks down in her car crying and all of that, begging for sympathy. Somebody find out her name on Instagram. Somebody send her to me, man. I'm going to teach her how to cook something. I'm going to teach her how to cook some meat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this young lady, though, man. At least she's acknowledging her mistakes right there. All right, so the Maryland governor, Wes Moore, has pardoned nearly 7,000 people for marijuana convictions. Why is this news? Why? What the fuck? Nigga, you ain't did shit, man. What is this? Why is this news, man? Somebody holler at Trump. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need the black people that's in Congress, mayors, all of that shit, man. Go to Donald Trump. Say, marijuana laws are hurting the black community. We need to do something about it. Why marijuana laws hurting the community? Because it's easy to detect, y'all. It's easy to smell somebody and say, oh, damn, you been smoking. Or you got some weed on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy, and it's easy to fuck with black people and white people, but more than likely they use that law to fuck with black people. You know, they can go up in your house if they find marijuana in your car. You know what I'm saying? They can do that, bro. They can do shit like that. So marijuana is fucking up the community. People losing their vehicles behind that shit. So yeah, let's just go to Trump, everybody as a collective, and try to work with them at least on this, because this issue has been hurting our community for decades, man. Marijuana has been hurting the black community for decades. People are getting their kids took because they want to be adults in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should smoke while you're pregnant. That should be one of the things that get you in some type of trouble, but not a lot of trouble, if you ask me. Maybe you'll have to do some shit or, you know, whatever, man. Take a class. I don't know, man. But y'all tell me in the comment section what people should do. Let me check this out real quick before we go back to Insta Lives. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we still in the building. You rocking with your homeboy Low from the motherfucking Go. And check this out. We're gonna keep it moving, man, on Insta Lives. All right, so Candace Owens says that Trump is a disgrace and a disappointment. She feel embarrassed that she told people to vote for him, right? Damn, that's hard, Trump. What have you been doing that made Candace Owens decide not to rock with you, man? She's one of the diehard conservative blacks that we got out here. What is he doing to make Candace not like her? Maybe her whole entire camera crew is Mexican or Haitian or some shit. I doubt if they're Haitian. They probably Mexicans. That's why we really need the Mexicans out, man. People trust them more, and they be stealing their ass off, man. That's one thing about them. They low key steal. That's why I said that lady when a black gardener, when he threw that party, if he'd have had the Migos, all they would have did was stole some little shit. You wouldn't have heard nothing from them. They would have just stole some shit. You like, damn, where my bands at? I forgot what part of my band's at. Migo got your shit, bro. Migo. Hassel, Sucaso. But check this out.
Donald Trump, or could you see a way that you would end up perhaps voting for him? Oh, he can't run again, obviously, but would you support him publicly again?
So I want to be clear. I don't regret voting for Donald Trump above Kamala. I think he was the better candidate, certainly a better candidate above Joe Biden. But what I will say is that he's been a chronic disappointment. And I feel embarrassed that I told people to go vote for him because this wasn't going to happen and it is happening. But I I just think that the picture of
are you done with Donald Trump,
man.
or could you see a way
what
that you
do
would
you have to do to turn Candace Owens against you, Trump? I think it's the student loan shit, man, because they say black women are the most educated and the most in debt with student loans. That's exactly what's going on with this situation. Candace Owens is disappointed that Trump is making people pay back their student debts. And guess what? Loafing to go, I'm a victim of that, man. I'm a victim, man. I got student loan debt, man. I can't afford to have these people going into my paycheck, taking my damn paycheck. So I'm disappointed at Trump, too. I hope he do all illegals, man. I hope he do all people, all immigrants, man. Get them first, man, because they always bragging on their education. So make their ass pay that shit back before they leave the country, man. They sending all that money to Africa and to Spain. I mean, Mexico, not fucking Spain, but Mexico. They sending all that money back to those countries, Cuba, Dominican Republic, everywhere, man. They getting money back. So go ahead and do them niggas, man. Don't do us. Don't do the citizens. Don't harm your people. He gonna fuck up the white folks, but guess what? He might have a clause up in there to where white people don't have to pay shit back. It's just all niggers and immigrants paying shit back. Candace Owens disappointed that she told people to vote for Trump. She said that she would have still voted for him. I think she felt that he was a better candidate than Kamala Harris. Me too. I believe that too, because all we'll do is have another 500,000 migrants up in this motherfucker taking over jobs, and we still gonna have to pay our student loans back. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? But you shout out to Candace Owens, man. Yeah, she ain't fucking with Trump right now. She ain't fucking with Trump right now. All right, man. So we got this helicopter in Detroit, bro. A helicopter dropped thousands of dollars in cash, you know, just on the street corner in Detroit, man. It was the wish of a late local car wash owner to give back to the community. I wonder, was he black, Chinese? You know, Chinese motherfuckers, they be having those dry cleaners too, man, moving on up. But who would do this shit? A nigga would do this shit, man. George Jefferson did this shit, man. Check this out, man. We got the money from people yelling and screaming. I was like, they dollar bills, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick up you got to pick up like 3 pounds worth of this shit just to make something. But shit, it was a nice gesture. I wonder how many dollar bills was it that they threw out, man? Was it 10,000? Was it 50,000? 100,000? I don't know, man. But that was a dope idea, man. What a way to go out, man. Get back to your people in the community. Ain't nobody trying to pick them dollars up either. They got kids out. Go send the kids out there, man. You know, there ain't no grown man picking on no damn dollar bills.
Pick the money up there.
Yeah, but I'd rather see this, right? I would rather see this than throwing money in a strip club, bro. If you want to be a big dog as a rapper, man, fuck that strip club shit, bro. Throw your money in the streets, man. Look at all that money they got. Look like that shit got chopped up by the helicopter blade. Joke's on you, Jack. Hey, man, the final joke, man. No, but there was some dollars out there. But, you know, yeah, this is what I suggest that rappers do, bro. If you're a fucking rapper, just go into the hood, man. Go into the hood and throw the money, man. Just like this, bro. Just like this, man. Lead by example, you know, or follow direction from this cleaners owner, man. He gave back to the community that supported him and made him enough money to throw $50,000 out of a helicopter, man. Shout out to that motherfucker in Detroit, man. All right, man. Bam. All right, so 37 House Democrats vote with Republicans to deport illegal migrants or immigrant drunk drivers, which makes a whole lot of sense to me. Anything that they do to commit a crime, they should go back, man. Since y'all say they don't commit crimes, they do, man. They women don't tell on them. That's all. That's all. They beat the shit out they women. They women don't tell on them. They don't want them to go to jail because they pay all the bills, right? All they women do is sit here and have anchor babies, right? So she ain't gonna tell on this nigga who goes off on hit her upside the head once a month. You know, shit, he can do what he want to do. Have a side chick, a whole nother family. But yeah. Start locking their ass up and deporting them. They taking the job away from American, and we don't need them out here taking lives, man. We know them motherfucking immigrants, especially the Migos, man. And the Islanders, bro. They be drinking their ass off, bro. The motherfucker be at work drink. I be like, nigga, I cannot drink at work. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I'm gonna fuck myself up, and I need my job, motherfucker. They don't give a fuck because they can get hired by Migo, you know what I'm saying, by one of their homies, you know. They ain't got to worry about it. They ain't got to drive to work because they going to drive the company van with the rest of the Migos. It's 20 of them motherfuckers. They sweaty and they hot, man, but they going to work, right? So they don't give a fuck, man. Yeah, but we got to do something. So lock their ass up and deport them, man. They shouldn't be out here on the roads driving, drunk driving, none of that shit. All right, man. So what happens when you work yourself to death, man? That's what happened to this 40-year-old woman right here, man. All right, so Quinta Cole, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Y'all know Loaf and the Go don't know how to pronounce no damn names. All right, so she worked 7 days straight every week, man, overworked, and she allegedly suffered from a case of being burnt out, man. She took a nap and never woke up, man. All right, so she passed away after years of relentless work, known for her strong work ethic. Quita reportedly worked 7 days a week without breaks, constantly, man, pushing herself to maintain her business and her responsibilities. Loved one says that she had become burnt out and exhausted from the nonstop grind, right? All right, so this woman right here, man, she probably had a man that wanted to go 50-50 with her, y'all. And she probably said, you know what? I don't need 50-50. I can do 100% myself, right? That's what happens, man. You know, if you go 100% yourself, it's more stress. You know, she was beautiful. She was smart. She had the drive. You know, condolences to her family. And I bet that cooking was good, man. She looked like she can cook, man. She looked like she got that BBL to go with it, too. You know what I'm saying? But she looked like she could cook. But burnt out, man. Yeah, you know, this why what that Reverend said earlier when that first video I played with the Reverend talking about you half a man if you go 50-50. This woman needed a half a man. She needed one to help with the responsibilities of the business. She probably turned them down to make the business great. And she ended up dying, working herself to death, man. So I don't want to hear nobody else say that black people are lazy, bro. We will literally work ourselves to death, man. Condolences to the family. I don't know if she had children. I'm pretty sure she did, though. You know what I'm saying? She had the kids without the man. All right, man. So Jasmine Crockett, man, she questioned Melania Trump.
Melania, the first lady, a model. And when I say model, I'm not talking about Tyra Banks, Cindy Crawford, or Naomi Campbell level, applied for and was given an EB1 visa. Let me tell you how you receive an Einstein visa. You're supposed to have some sort of significant achievement, like being awarded a Nobel Peace Prize or a Pulitzer, being an Olympic medalist, or having other sustained extraordinary abilities and success in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. Last time I checked, the first lady had none of those accolades under her belt. It doesn't take an Einstein to see that the math ain't mathin' here.
Not everybody could marry Donald Trump, and I think that's quite an achievement. So I think she deserves credit for that. Nobody up here could have done it.
You sure right. I couldn't do it.
Jasmine Crockett, shout out for her, man. And guess what? The Democrats still did not pick her to lead the House committee, man. Woo! Thank God, man. We do not want to hear her loudmouth on TV every day. That's the reason why Kamala Harris did not win. Soon as she started tapping into that ghetto side, it turned everybody off, man. Black men don't want to hear this their entire life. I'm going to tell y'all that. You got to hear from your single mom, her cussing and complaining. Some moms are less understanding than others. You know what I'm saying? So you got to hear this shit from your mom. So that's why she, even though right here she's talking about Mrs. Trump, but at the same time, they did not pick her, man. So she's a puppet for the Democratic Party. So they will hire you. They just won't promote you. Reminds me of the struggle that we face in America. So that's what your fight should be, Miss Crockett. Y'all up there fighting for gay and lesbian rights. We still need our rights, man. We still need our rights. They hire us. They just won't promote us, man. And that's what they did to Jasmine Crockett. So shout out to the Democrats for noticing that the loudest mouth in the room ain't always right, man. And I hate the loud mouths in the room. You know, I really do. I be telling them, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Damn, we ain't got to be that loud. I hate the loudest mouths in the room. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of men just like me that don't like the loud mouth, the woman's voice crackling. And I'm not sexist, but, you know, I don't want to hear a loud woman. I want a woman to be nurturing. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear her talk to us calmly. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I hear a woman that talks calmly, I be like, damn, I like the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? I always say that no matter whether they talking about their kids or whatever. I be like, I like the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? Calmly. Because when I grew up, my mama would scream and yell and holler, you dumb motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So to hear somebody with a soothing voice is calming for me. because I grew up with it. And that's how a lot of men feel. That's why a lot of men did not want to vote for none of these ladies, man, because of that, man. All right, so Beyonce is catching backlash from wearing a Buffalo Soldier t-shirt, and it said Indian opponents. I don't know, man. But the Buffalo Soldiers, right? So that was a black regiment who took over the West. And by them taking over the West, they had to kill natives, so they had to go to war with Native Americans, right? And the Buffalo Soldiers, they won, as well as the United States government, because they were with the United States government soldiers, right? They were government soldiers. The first, I don't know if they were the first black regiment, but one of the first black regiments were the Buffalo Soldiers. We also have the Tuskegee Airmen. We got different groups of black soldiers from back in those days. All right, so she wore this shirt, man, and people are pissed off. And I get it, right? I get it. Today is the day to get pissed off at everything. You know what I'm saying? So those people have a right to be pissed too. You got a group of soldiers that you promoting that killed our people. Beyonce, what type of shit? It was very insensitive, but she don't know, man. She's just promoting black history. We need to learn more about our black history so we can know. See, they telling stories through traditional ways of telling stories, mouth to mouth, meetings, and, in the middle of the night, everybody sit around a campfire. Let's tell a story of what happened to our ancestors. And the niggas came through and raped and pillaged our village, shit like that. But, shout out to Beyonce for at least acknowledging that she is black, right? The Buffalo Soldiers, I don't know if they were right or wrong, man, but they did what they had to do. They had a job to do, man, and that was to clear the West so that America can be formed and built to what it is today. So, it's just it's the ugly American history, man. It's the ugly history that we got in America, y'all. That's what it is, and that's exactly what's going on. But shout out to the Buffalo Soldiers, Beyonce, and shout out to Native Americans that help black people, not the ones that hurt black people. All right, because a lot of them did hurt, man. A lot of them took in slaves and all type of shit, man. Some of them did help, man. All right, so a gas station clerk, man, who shot and killed the customer, he is accused that he had accused of shoplifting, has been sentenced to 20 to 50 years in jail. All right, shout out to those people that found this man guilty, or those people that was on that jury. Shit, you can't be in the black community draining it of all the money and killing the people. You know what I'm saying? Let that motherfucker steal some shit. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while you gonna get stolen from every day, so you can't shoot everybody. So shout out for him for doing the dumb shit, and maybe some other people understand. Maybe they getting tough on immigrants, man, because a lot of immigrants get away with murder. That's why he thought he could do it. He shoot a motherfucker for stealing, and who knows what they stole, what they steal, a honey bun or what? I don't know, man. What you steal from the gas station? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't worth $1,000, so shit, nigga, you shouldn't have shot him. You took it overboard. Shout out to this nigga though, but he took the shit overboard, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, all right, let's get to the next story, man. What we got up here, man? My nigga got caught, man. All right, so I think they got all of them now, man. But look how they got him, man. This nigga was all on Instagram taking pictures. He was with bad bitches out in Miami, California, just everywhere. This nigga, they thought he was in Mexico, everywhere, man. But this nigga, man, Anthony Macy, man, captured by authorities after being on the run for 6 weeks. All right, this manhunt is over. Macy was taken into custody after evading law enforcement for nearly a month and a half. Authorities caught up with him, bringing an intense search to a close, man. I think they got the last guy too, so I might be a little late, but I definitely think they got the last guy as well. So they got all them niggas back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't escape for 10 years anyway. You know what I'm saying? So just have as much fun as you can have while you on the run, because you ain't going nowhere, man. You cannot escape the police, not for 10 years, because you're a black motherfucker. We ain't got nowhere to go, and they know that shit, man. That's what about those motherfucking Hispanics and shit, man. They got other countries to go to, man. We ain't got no motherfucking where to go. All right, man. All right, so check this out, man. This is what's going on right now. Lifeguard shoots and kills a black teenager and shoots at another one. Now, he said they were trying to do something, man. This nigga is a soldier, bro. This almost looked like an episode of Bait Car. I ain't gonna even lie. This looked like some shit that was set up. Look how he just stared at him. He raised up and started firing, man. Them niggas didn't have no guns. I don't know if they were walking up to him to do anything to him, or they just trying to help him. And he just took it out of proportion. But yeah, he's in trouble for that shit, man. He's in trouble for that shit. The lifeguard, he said somebody moved this bike, so he was already mad. But look, it just looks like a fucking setup to me, man. It looked like he was waiting on somebody to walk up, man. This is cold-blooded murder right here, man. This is premeditated murder. He's sitting there waiting on somebody to do something to him. You got one white guy surrounded by niggas. And as soon as a nigga walk up to him, he fires. You know what I'm saying? Then this guy was in the Marines. Why he didn't pull the gun out and say, back the fuck up? You know, why you pulling the trigger, man? He thought he was a cop, man. So let's find out what happened to this guy, man. I don't know, even with all of this evidence, and the judge did say it didn't look like self-defense. Nobody touched him. See, he should have waited and let a motherfucker touch him, but he was too quick on a draw. But you know, this guy right here, man, is a lifeguard. He's supposed to be there protecting lives, and he's taking them out, man. How many black babies did this nigga drown? I want to know. How many black babies did he drown? Because this is crazy right here, man. It don't even look, yeah, it looked like dude was on some slick shit, man. I don't know, man. But you got to let them do something first, you dumb white motherfucker. They got to do something. They just can't walk to you. He could have been asking you for help. You need some help? Ah, you killed him. It's crazy. And one of those boys is the cousin of Laquan McDonald, who was shot and killed by police officers a few years back, man. Walking down the street, he had a knife in his hand, but he was 15, 20 feet away from officers. They shot and took him out. They could have tased that nigga, man. So this family has been through a lot of tragedy, man. They got to watch their boys in that family. Get out of Chicago or wherever the city y'all in. I think this is Chicago. Get out of Chicago, man. You got boys and y'all got a family that's cursed. Get the fuck out of Chicago. That's what Mama Duck should have did, man. She should have got out of Chicago. Her family is cursed. You know, shit. Damn, my family, I don't want to say what my family do, but shit, we blessed. And it's a lot of people that's cursed, though. It's a lot of people that's cursed. A lot of families that's cursed. Tell me how y'all feel about this in that comment section. Big M.O.P. in the building, low from the go, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe for the channel, man. This shit got to get out to everybody, man. Let's keep it moving, man. Mexican OT, man. He apologized for saying nigga, man. He apologized. He went on a show with Angela Yee and a gang of black females. They asked him, would he stop saying the N-word? And he said, stop saying the N-word. Who the fuck gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? He said that in a room full of women, and people got on his ass. Sauce Walker took up for him. Then Sauce Walker had to come back and say, nah, you were wrong, son. You should have said it around men. You said it around whatever, man. He shouldn't be saying it. All right, so if you fuck with the black community and they ask you to stop doing something, why not just stop doing it? Why not just be the first to say, you know, why be tough, man? Because you had to come back anyway. So I'm gonna just go through this. I don't even want to read this shit, man, but you know, he got some shit, man. He said he was asked a stupid question, so he gave a stupid answer, you know, all of that shit, man. And I've been fucking with the homies forever, you know, I didn't want me no disrespect. I love all of y'all, blah, 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 man. But nah, man, it's serious, bro. The N-word is gonna be something serious for Mexicans to stop using. Y'all need to stop using it, man. Because we on y'all ass now. Especially Kendrick came out. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. We don't want to hear y'all say that shit no more. So the N-word is something that you gotta stop. It ain't worth it, man. You know, just stop using it, man. Mexican OT, man. You know, shit, I don't know. They say you gotta have black brother, all that shit. He from a nigga hood, he's a Crip and all of that shit. He's not like MS-13 and shit like that. But you know, Mexican OT, you still Mexican, man. Just be like, just stop using the N-word so your career can blow up a little bit harder. You know, if you stop using the N-word, your career would blow up a little bit harder, man. Thanks for the apology, but no thanks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this nigga though. All right, what else we got going on? All right, man. Firefighters being sniped. Yeah, man, they sniping them motherfuckers, man. That's crazy, you know. Why not snipe the police? Why y'all sniping the firefighters? These the people that actually help you. The police are the ones that arrest you. The firefighters are paramedics. They save people from fires. They know how to deal with burns. They save your property, man. We don't supposed to attack the firefighters, man. They like the Red Cross in the hood, man, or in America. You know how the Red Cross be there in wartime, and you're not supposed to attack their vehicle. You're not supposed to attack firefighters, man. These are the ones that's actually gonna help you. It would have made sense if it was cops, man, but unarmed firefighters, man, you a coward, bro, for attacking firefighters. I'm gonna do a more in-depth story about this later on the show. But yeah, man, firefighters, man, it's bogus as hell, man. All right, so the suspected gunman who fatally ambushed firefighters in Idaho on Sunday has been found dead, according to the county sheriff, man. SWAT team members located the deceased male in the mountains with a firearm, man, after he then sniped several firefighters, man. I don't know, man. Shit, nigga. Whew, man, it's crazy, man. Firefighters, man. Those are niggas that help everybody, man. Those ain't the cops that hurt. Those are the ones that help. That's our tax dollars working for us, actually, man. The fire department is our tax dollars actually working for us, man. You're not supposed to kill the fire, nah, hell no, nigga. That shit stupid. All right, I got this right here, right? So this is just something, it's just a study, and it says 91% of people lose touch with their former best friends in life, after life transitions, growth, and distance. That's what we blame it to, man. According to the study, 91% of people are no longer in contact with their, lifelong friends. All right, you move out the area for your career, whatever, for your children. Like I say, sometimes you got to move for them kids, man. Break those generational curses. They might die someplace else, but shit, at least they ain't go down the city streets of Chicago like everybody else they know. You know what I'm saying? All right, but yeah, man, we grow, man. Like, I stopped drinking this year, and I see that a lot of my friends, they were around because I drunk. And I had fun and all of that type of stuff. Like, they liked me better when I was drinking. I see that now. Like, damn, like it ain't the same hanging out with bro now that I'm seeing how he fucking up and how he, what I'm saying? Like, I can see for myself how he fucking up now. And when we used to be drunk together, it was just like shit, all fun and dandy or whatever. But now that I see it, it's like I'm trying to be more low key now. Now I'm thinking, like, when I see shit now, I leave. Like, yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead. Yeah, get up out of here, bro. I see y'all later. So I understand, man. We grow apart from shit, man. We change a little bit, and you supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. It's just hard making friends as adults, But hey, man, hey, if you got to leave some people behind, it is what it is, man. That's what I think a lot of people stay in cities like Chicago for, is because they so close to their friends. So when you're so close to your friends, you want to stay like in cities like Chicago that actually hold you back, man. Because I definitely believe that Chicago holds a lot of niggas back, man. Cities like Chicago hold people back, man. But shout out to this study right here, man. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. All right, so this woman invited the police officer who arrested her previously, for drug-related offenses to her college graduations, man. Shout out to this lady, man. All right, Tiffany Hall was arrested on drug charges by Lieutenant Jim Foster of the Long Beach Police Department, who treated her with kindness and encouraged her to turn her life around. 5 years later, she returned to the same station with an invitation to her college graduation. Hall now hopes to become a social worker and help others find their own path to recovery, man. Shout out to this black woman, man. Shout out for the officer who gave us some encouraging words too, man. This goes to show that black people and white people can live together, man. Shout out to this woman, man. Yeah, I'm glad she changed her life around, and she's becoming a benefit to the community and society. She's definitely a jewel in society and a benefit, man. So shout out to this lady right here. And, this just shows the kindness of black people, too, to me, black Americans. This shows the kindness of black Americans. So a woman who can be arrested can find it in her heart to invite the person who arrested her to her graduation. That's dope right there, man, if you ask me. All right, y'all, I got some crazy news right here, man. A new bill in Michigan will require residents to add their photo ID to their food stamp card to prevent fraud. See, this is what Democrats are working on, right? Ain't Michigan a Democratic state? This is the dumbest shit I ever heard of, y'all. all right, this has to be a waste of taxpayers' money. This is what Trump was talking about when he say cut the fat. You got these people in there making overtime just to say, should we vote on a bill to add a photo ID to food stamp cards to prevent fraud? In the age of the internet, how much sense does that make? This is just, I'm telling y'all, they got to be getting overtime when they come in and talk about this shit right here, because this don't make no damn sense at all. That's not going to stop fraud. We got the internet right now. You can order your food online. How you going to get the ID then? Then, not only that, most motherfuckers who be selling their food stamps, they be in the store with the motherfucker. They don't want to give you their card. You know what I'm saying? So you just making this shit just stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is Democrats. They come up with the dumbest shit. But they mad at Trump for finding out that a 150-year-old lady still on SSI. 200-year-old man still on SSI. They mad at him for finding out that type of shit, and they doing dumb shit like this, bro. That ain't gonna help the community. It's just gonna have them in session getting paid to talk about some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is dumb as fuck, bro. What about the other states? Ain't nobody else gonna have a damn picture on no fucking, and what's the picture on the car gonna be for? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You think a motherfucker at the store, see, the stores is part of this shit too, government. The store is part of the shit too. You think the motherfucker at the store gonna let the money walk past because it ain't your face on the card? You know what I'm saying? You saying, you mean to tell me that this store clerk is gonna be sitting here analyzing cards? And I know they do that shit at a Sam's Club and all that shit, but man, I could pass them a woman's card, a white woman's card. They gonna look at the motherfucker and let me buy whatever the fuck I want. So, you know, when you a store owner, you ain't for to turn down no fucking money. I don't give a fuck who called. I didn't pay that much attention to it. You know, so this shit ain't gonna do nothing but help these Democrats do some more dumb shit that we don't need. We need other shit, man. They ain't talking about that shit. That's why it don't make sense to be a Democrat, man. They just do the dumb shit, bro. All they want to do is let in fucking Migos, man. All them look alike. That shit ain't gonna stop them from being frauded. You know what I'm saying? All us look alike to white people. That ain't gonna stop no damn fraud. It's just gonna help them make some damn money when they should have their ass at home, not making no fucking money. They just figured out a way to make some money. Hey, man, let's go to work tomorrow, sit down for 3 hours and talk about this shit. Don't do nothing about it. Go to break for another 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers don't do shit, man. Democrats, man, this dumb as hell. Stop voting for the motherfuckers. This shit's stupid, man. Michigan, man, ain't that a Democratic state? You know, like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all giving away money to illegal immigrants and trying to make citizens put their fucking photo. Man, what the fuck, man? I hate that shit. I hate Democrats, man. All right, so Alligator Alcatraz. New detention center in Florida will be surrounded by alligators. A detention center for migrants. So it's either you get deported or you get ate by alligators. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how y'all feel about this shit, man. This is crazy too, man. Look at it's those the alligators in the war. Oh man, they deep if those are alligators. Look at that, man. Bow, they gonna get y'all. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? They gonna get y'all ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas better sit back, man. And this came from the Homeland Security page right here. This is stupid. Yeah. Shout out to ICE though, man. Get rid of the slave labor, man. That's what Democrats love. They love slave labor. Every time you talk about you talk to a Democrat, who's gonna cut the grass? Who's gonna wash the cars? Who's gonna clean the toilet seat? Who's gonna pick the cotton? Who's gonna pick the fruit? That's all Democrats talk about, man. They just worried about slave labor, man. The same thing that they was made off of, slave labor, man. That's why we should leave the Democratic Party and start our own party, man. The Black and Brown Coalition, right? Let's see how many Mexicans gonna help us with that. None, man. The room they got silent, bro. That's why we stopped helping their ass. That's why we like fuck them too. But you know, man, y'all tell me about all these stories that y'all heard on Insta Lives, man. This is Insta Lives, y'all. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's false, man. That's why I call it Insta Lives, man. All right, man. What is this right here, man? 18-year-old Florida boy. He was brought to Leesburg Police Department by his father and charged with premeditated murder and conspiracy, man. Damn. Whew. The shooting happened around 7 p.m. at a home on Tuskegee Street, man. The famous Black Tuskegee Street in Leesburg in Lake County, Florida. A 20-year-old man, Dante Copeland, was transported to UF Health, Leesburg Hospital, where he died. Officers said police identified the shooting suspect as 18-year-old Carman. I don't know. I just can't read black names. Some of y'all niggas be going too fucking crazy with these fucking names. Carmana, what the fuck type of name is this? This nigga should be in jail. What the fuck? This nigga should be in jail, man. Y'all name y'all kids shit like this, man. He should be in fucking jail. Y'all ain't African, bro. They don't like us over there, man. We ain't got to be naming our kid with these weird ass names. This nigga was born a Shanae, man. She was born a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This nigga was born a fucking murder. What's up with this name, man? But anyway, man. Yeah. Shout out to the father for bringing his son in because he was going to jail anyway. So shit, might as well let me walk you in the doors. That way I know that you're safe. I know that you make it from point A to point B without getting beat up or, accidentally being shot or being shot on purpose. I don't know, man. Anything can happen, man. So walk in with your father calmly. Let him take you into custody. You have nothing on you. Nobody can say you had something on you. You got a witness for your side. Shout out to that father, man. Yeah, we got to do something about our children when they out here in the streets like this, man. We need more fathers like that, man. Is this snitching, though? Tell me in the comment section, did his dad snitch on them? Because y'all like to call motherfuckers snitches in our community, man. When they trying to do what's best for the community, they snitches. You know what I'm saying? But tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Folks, let me tell y'all this, man. I want to send a shout out to everybody watching the show, man. Big M.O.P. in the building, man. Everybody that's going to see the future show. All right, so we've been in here for an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I like my live streams about an hour. So, man, I'm going to leave it right here, man. Shout out to Instagram, man, with the Insta lives. We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake on Instagram. But, shout out to Instagram and shout out to everybody that's going to watch this video in the future, man. I'll be back later. More news and commentary. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.